Binance bails out FTX and over $3 billion in Bitcoin is seized by the feds. This is your Altcoin Buzz news. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Cody Buffington. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you know when we drop our latest content. As always, this is not financial advice and we wish you the best of luck in your crypto ventures. Now, let's get into the news. It has been a wild past few days for Bitcoin in the crypto markets. Overnight, Bitcoin dropped from under 21K down to 19,000. And at the time of recording this, it is still falling. So who knows where it is by the time this comes out. Yesterday, we did a full breakdown of how all this started on Sunday with CZ and Sam. Last night, FTX's token FTT dropped from $23 down to $14. And now it's just under $9, as many feared that the meltdown would be similar to that of Three Arrows Capital earlier this year. Sam tweeted out yesterday that a competitor is trying to go after us with false rumors. FTX is fine, assets are fine. Sam goes on to then essentially say he'd like if CZ would stop spreading rumors and wishes they could work together. CZ responded saying he was just trying to be transparent with what they do, and many believe this was some kind of orchestrated attack on FTX, but it was not his intention. Alameda CEO Caroline offered to buy Binance's FTT token at $22 a token publicly on Twitter the other day, to which we believe that they may have begun the deal. However, it seems that was not the case, as someone asked Binance CEO on Twitter if he had any plans to take up Alameda on their offer, to which he responded, "I think we'll stay in the free market." Since then, FTT has fallen to under $10, and the amount of money that CZ would have been able to get was rapidly dropping. That is until news broke midday that Binance would be acquiring FTX in order to help with the bank run that's been going on FTX, and to save users' funds. Sam came out first and said they've come to a strategic transition with Binance for FTX.com pending due diligence, and that their teams are working on clearing out the backlog of withdrawals. This buyout from Binance will have all assets covered one-to-one. He goes on to say the important thing is that customers are protected, and a huge thanks to CZ for helping in creating a freer economic world. CZ came out soon after saying they've signed a non-binding letter of intent to buy out FTX.com and help cover the liquidity crunch should their due diligence go through in the coming days. So there's a lot that's been going on here. Now let's zoom out and take a macro view at all the events. It can be summarized like this. Binance first found out that FTX was insolvent due to over leveraging, meaning FTX was going to fall sooner or later, which is why he said the other day that after recent revelations, he would be getting rid of his FTT tokens. Since CZ knew FTX would fall, he announced he would be selling over the next few months in order to get his money out while he still could. This caused a ripple effect as everyone began to assume even more that FTX was insolvent, and the FTT token went down. FTX then had to start selling its own assets like Ethereum and Solana in order to recover the price of FTT. Sam was an early investor in Solana with about $1.2 billion invested in it. And with everyone knowing Alameda and FTX had large positions in it, the open interest in Solana grew rapidly. The price dropped from a high of $38 down to $23 this morning. FTX then found out that they would not be able to get out of the situation and needed a big investor quick. So Binance comes to the rescue to potentially save users' funds on FTX. It also appears that FTX US entities are not part of this deal and are running individually. The next questions that will need to be answered are, will Binance actually buy out FTX after doing the full due diligence? Does FTX come with Alameda? And if so, would it be part of the reason Binance declines the buyout? There's no doubt the SEC will be keeping an eye on this in the coming weeks. The SEC may even question whether or not Binance intentionally drove down the FTT price in order to kill the competition. There's a lot of questions still to be answered, but we'll keep you posted when we find out more, so make sure that you're subscribed to keep up to date. Bitcoin has dropped dramatically the last few days, but data shows that whales are buying heavily. On-chain data shows that we're hitting levels of buying that hasn't been seen since January 2021. Under 20K seems to be the spot most whales are comfortable buying in at. In other Bitcoin news, the US government seized $3.36 billion in Bitcoin stolen from the Silk Road marketplace. James Zong pleaded guilty to this yesterday in the government's second biggest seizure of crypto, only after the 2016 hack of Bitfinex for $3.6 billion. Zong executed a sophisticated scheme to trigger the Silk Road to release about 50,000 Bitcoin into his account. For almost 10 years, this massive amount of money was missing, until they uncovered the crypto in James's house in Georgia the other day. They found it stored on a computer under some blankets in a popcorn tin in his bathroom closet. It looks like I need to find a new place for my crypto now. In Lebanon, Bitcoin and crypto have become a necessity as the Lebanese lira drops 95% of its value, pensions are worthless, and inflation is set to hit 178%. Locals are finding online gigs that pay in crypto, while many are starting to do USDT OTC deals in person, trading crypto stablecoins for US dollars to buy groceries with. This is a sad reality for this country's currency that many more are facing as well, and the answer may be Bitcoin and crypto. Now, some Polygon news that has gone under the radar with the last few days' events. On Monday, Delta DAO, a data economy solutions company, launched its Gaia X Web3 ecosystem network that is based on Polygon Supernet. The Polygon team said the collaboration brings the blockchain at the heart of European data economy and enables a global, trustless data economy where users are in full control of their data. Polygon, one of Ethereum's most popular layer 2s, is also working to address one of its most common criticisms, being that it's not a true layer 2. Unlike layer 2s like Arbitrum and Optimism, Polygon is an entirely separate blockchain from Ethereum and does not post its data to Ethereum and is far less decentralized. Polygon co-founders confirmed that engineers who contribute to the chain are attempting to turn it into a true layer 2, and that work has already begun. Co-founder Sandeep also tweeted sharing a report from a leading Wall Street research firm claiming Polygon is the new Web3 king and it's all coming back to Ethereum. That's it for your Altcoin Buzz news update. I'm your host, Cody Buffington. Thanks for watching.